Okay, we are running here. Krasi, nice to see you. It's a long time since last time we talked here on YouTube. How are you, my friend? You looks good. You looks like you're coming back from a walk, I guess.
Nice to see you, Mitya. I feel good. Yeah, I just had walk outside. It's very sunny here, but it's pretty cold actually. And
Hmm.
I thought it's warmer, but it was cold. But
Yeah,
anyway, it was very nice walk.
but according to your videos and pictures, you should be not surprised of the cold weather. I saw a lot of snow. So tell me about your experience being in Russia for the last couple of days.
Uh, in Russia, everything was good. The tournament was super solid. In every class there were a few very strong pullers, and in my class we were about 6 people who were absolutely equal, and the draw decided who to be first, second, and third. Definitely if the draw was a little bit different and the winners would be different. uh, I felt amazing at the warming up. I felt super strong. Before the tournament, I believe I was in my best shape ever. Lifted super solid weights. Just the competition was really hard, and I missed a little bit to be the man that day.
Yeah, the category was really stacked with top powers. I have a Zloty Tour Deja Vu, so many prepared people for in this 95 absolutely killer category, and also almost maybe 70-80% inside poor.
Mhm.
Everybody goes in war inside, and
Um, the interesting the interesting thing about the first match with Artyom Tenov was that out of the strap I hooked him a little bit, and from here he did this movement, and we slipped in the straps. Once the straps was put, I decided to. He started to load, and I decided to go through him to see how I will feel. And I pinned him before the goal, and I felt good. And after the match, I spoke with him, and he said to me, "I was thinking to try top roll against you, but before the match, I felt that I'm not going to do. I will not be able to do that, and that's why he jumped inside."
mhm,
I didn't know what he's thinking. I was thinking that even in the straps, he will still try to top roll me,
mhm.
and prepared for hit here in the fingers in the wrist.
And then the
And when he
surprise
jumped,
deep
he jumped
inside.
inside. That was totally surprise for me, and couldn't fight back from here.
It is very interesting to hear from you for the first person what is going on the table, because if you see the clips, they are short. They don't You don't see the sleep.
Yeah,
You miss a lot of information,
definitely
and
surprised me.
uh,
Surprised me.
and if you preparing for attack over the top and you got really deep hook with
Mhm,
press, then it could end very fast. But
mhm.
what happened? Maybe you can tell us. I saw that he beat Zurab, so the referee gave second foul to Zurab. Then he
Uh,
celebrated as a winner, and then
it,
it was a
it,
rematch. What
in my
happened there?
in my opinion, Artyom Tenov was the man today, the man that day. In my opinion, he deserved to be the first. He beat Zurab, but the referee said, "No, stop! It's foul for Zurab," and there was no sense in giving foul to Zurab because he lost the match. There was no sense in that foul.
Mhm.
But after that foul, actually Artem got tired, and after the second goal, Zurab was able to get better position and to beat Artem actually. But I believe Artem was the best because he beat me. After that match, he beat Sagov, and after that, he beat Zurab the first pool.
Mhm.
So I believe, in my eyes, Artem was the winner that day, the strongest.
Yeah. I can't remember to see Artyom competing in a tournament and not be prepared and not be a favorite. So he's
Thing is that
always,
always his left has been superb. His right, he's never been that good. It was amazing how good his right was on that competition. He is
he,
very well for his left, not for his right. I don't.
yes. And he can go outside, very strange way, short arm, but still very powerful
Mhm.
for outside, and also this really
Actually,
strong jump.
maybe 2 months ago or 3 months ago, I don't know, he posted a video pulling back pressure from the ground with 60 kilos, 4 or 5 reps. I don't know if you have seen. I have never ever seen anyone else doing this back pressure with 60 kilos for reps. It was amazing.
You meaning not just taking the weight from the
Yeah,
ground?
4 or 5 reps with 60 kilos with a belt here. 4 or 5 reps. And I wrote to him, Artyom, I have never ever seen anyone doing this with such a weight.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He has incredible back pressure.
Who is the promoter of this tournament? IMC. It showed up the
I
last
don't.
year.
I know that there are some Chechenian guys, but yeah, that's true.
Yeah, yeah. And how was the flight? You fly to Istanbul, and from Istanbul to
Yeah, I, we drove with car from Bulgaria to Istanbul, Istanbul, Sochi, Sochi, Krasnoyarsk.
mhm, mhm.
But one thing I didn't like about the tournament was that the weigh-in was 2 days before the competing day.
2 days. Okay.
Yeah, the weigh-in was on 31st. The first was resting day, and after that we put on second.
Yeah, that's a big change,
Yeah,
actually.
and people like Sagov and Bogusov who dropped down many kilos, more about 10 or more kilos. It was
Mhm,
better for them, but I was 97, 98 kilos a few days before the
mhm.
and
Yeah.
beating day I was 97, 98, and they were more than
Thi-
100.
mhm. This could be the thing that decides if you win or lose. Look, your third match with Bogusław, it was a really long hook, and if you can
It was
have 10
very
10 kg more, you dehydrate and eat, then that helps you for
I
sure.
remember why I lost that match actually. It was super strange because usually I am the favorite every time when the match goes longer. I'm used to pull very long
Yes.
on tournaments. And after 5 seconds, I was like, "Oh, I got this. I will beat him. He will just get tired, and I will beat him." But I got tired. It was very strange. After the 30th or the 40th second, I started to feel my arms
Start opening.
start. Yes, it just started to open. I don't know why this happened. My endurance was not on point that day.
Mhm. Is there something that surprised you on this tournament? Some athlete who you look at him and he was really impressive?
Artyom Tayanov really surprised me. Definitely, I did not expect such a power from him. And Alan Zoev, of course.
Alonso, I wanted to ask this little strong Superman, Alan. I don't know. I think the whole Zoev family, the whole knowledge is picking into the Alan Zoev at the moment. All knowledge for his uncle, father, brother, both brothers, everything they know, they trained him and they make an ultimate arm wrestling machine, 75 kg, destroying the people.
Amazing.
He's amazing. Did you spoke with him or how they train? Did you get some information?
No, actually, I didn't speak with them, but they are amazing.
Yes.
It's strange also that Haji was obviously not in his best shape.
No, he was really not in shape, so people were able to top roll him. Not only Gashevsky, which was amazing match. I was really happy to see that Gashevsky is winning, but it seems that Zoev was not really in his shape that we are used to see him
I don't know.
in the tournament.
He said that he's in good shape before the tournament. He said not in best shape, but in good shape. And the thing is that he has always had problems with top rollers, with really solid top rollers, with solid wrist. And that first guy, Sarmat Digurov, he has really solid wrist and was able to pro him pretty convincingly. But the thing is, even with Svetan,
he got the first place, right?
yes. But even with Svetan, I was expecting Haji to give more troubles to Svetan, and it was not that hard actually. That match was not that difficult.
I think at the moment he lost here the control, he knew that he will destroy his arm, so Tsvetan is not gonna let it, and he maybe try to. But actually, that was the second match. He should put more.
Yes, exactly. Because this was his second match, and he had to pull if he thought that he could do something. I don't know.
And what do you think about the final match? There are a lot of information now. People say it was not 100%, a little bit staged match between Vitali and.
It was theater. It was theater.
Okay, you think also? Yeah, but
sure, I saw this.
Yeah, okay. And how many days you stay there actually?
Not many.
3-4 days.
First, second, and we got back on third.
Okay, now after this tournament, are you thinking to do some adjustments on your training routine?
I would say the same thing, only harder.
The same thing, only harder.
If I was good, just the level was super high, and I needed a little bit more. I needed.
You post videos with crazy amount of weight on the pulley system.
Yes, 2 kilos. I have never ever lifted more than 78 in the past. So
you broke the 80 kg club.
The limit, yes. The 80 kilo limit.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely believe that if I get maybe 2-3 kilos more on that and 2-3 kilos more on my biceps and pronation, it will be enough to win that category.
So the Bulgarian nationals is gonna be soon. Are you gonna participate?
Yeah, I think I will pull there. If everything is good, I will pull there.
Who are your favorites in the weight classes? I think 80 kg, 75, 80 kg is gonna be very interesting. A lot of people.
8 kilos, yeah. In 80 kilos, I think it will be the most stacked weight.
Yeah. Okay, Krasi. Then we have another amazing event coming up in Istanbul, East versus West 7. I think you know the matches. Which match is probably most intriguing, interesting for you? I can give you some ideas or
Lee and Tungarbayev and Devon and Gennady. These are the matches that I want to see most.
yeah. What do you think about Devon and Gennady?
I believe it's going to be an amazing match.
It's very difficult to predict. I think if Devon survived the first 2 rounds, means his biceps is not ripped off of the bone and not having any significant injury, he probably gonna win with endurance, but I'm not sure. I never will bet money on this match. What is your, how do you see in your arm wrestling simulation what's gonna happen?
I said this many times. If Devon is pulling normal arm wrestling, not King's move, does not matter who wins. But if he is going for the King's move, I prefer Gennady to win. Every time when somebody is using that ugly move, I prefer the opponent to win.
Mm-hmm. But they seems to control the ugly move, so they are not allowing the people going under the table, giving them foul. I think the referee is very, very strict. You saw the match with Michael Todd and Ongabayev.
Still, when I see somebody pulling like this, even if his shoulders over the table, I don't count this as fair arm wrestling.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you're more for Gennady in this match in case that Devon is
Yeah, if Devon is pulling over the table, I just want to see beautiful arm wrestling. If he's going again for that ugly move, I prefer Gennady to win.
And okay, I see. And Ongabayev against Irakli, very interesting.
I really don't know what to expect from this one. In the past, I was thinking that Gennady has just top row and that's it. But after we saw the match with John,
you mean Irakli? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What did
You said Gennady, but no problem.
Irakli.
Irakli.
After the match with John, we saw that Irakli has also very solid side pressure and even dead wrist press. So that was really amazing to see. And yeah, it was super surprising. And this gives more data that he's not a pure back pressure guy, but he has solid side pressure as well.
There are two.
We all know that Ongarbayev is also great in all the areas. He is able to hook, press, top row. So I think a great match is in front of us.
Yes, I can't wait. I think this is maybe as you said, with Devon, Gennady, and this one is absolutely highlight. I can't wait. How difficult to predict. So in my opinion, I think that King Gennady somehow is going to win because I think he's a better arm wrestler and
Gennady,
yeah. And Irakli is maybe a little bit stronger from the horsepower, but I really don't know. We're gonna see. What is the current shape of Sasho? Do you train with him at the moment for the preparation?
I have no idea.
You have no idea, but he's the favorite.
Last time I put him was 4 or 5 months ago.
4 or 5 months ago. He used to be absolutely favorite here against Pauline, but Pauline is very professional in his preparation. He's really into the being big, getting small, way in, getting back big. But I think that Sasha is going to win. It's my opinion. What is your take on Zurab against EvJ?
Zurab is great against hook pullers. We saw this, but against top rowers, he's not that solid, and I don't know. I believe that RVJ may top row him. It may be a really good match as well. If the match goes inside, Zurab will win. 100% sure on that. Because when I saw how strong Zurab is in hook now, definitely he impressed me. But still, against top rowers, we saw him against Bubenko, and Bubenko was able to top row him. So definitely still not that good against top rowers, and we'll see if RVJ is planning on hook or top row.
There was footages. He's working out with Jerry somehow stuck in the middle, and Jerry's pushing, pressing.
From what I saw on that video, it's just for the crowd. I'm not sure that this is all that RVJ is training.
I have a big belief in this new. He's not new, but very young guy, Tobias Sporing from Sweden. We saw him in the Mirov a couple of years. Then East versus West against Marcio. Now he's facing Waletin on the left. Do you give him a chance to win?
Yes, actually.
Me too.
I believe his wrist is super solid, and I really would like to see that match.
I think he has the eye of the tiger, isolating themselves from everything, working out hard somewhere in Sweden, showing up and maybe taking the win and disappearing again. I think that's somehow I think that's gonna happen. But the most of the arm wrestling community think that Waletin is the absolute favorite, and of course there are big reasons for that.
Yeah, he is the favorite, but there is chance Tobias take this match. Because Waletin is not that good against top rowers with posting style, and Tobias is exactly that kind of guy. So we'll see.
So this tournament was only on the right hand in Russia, actually.
Yes.
It's gonna be also very interesting to see the lefty. Also, I don't know why the people are.
Do you know what's interesting? That I have before this tournament in Russia, I have put -95 3 times in my life. Nemirov, twice at Nemirov and once in Moldova. And with right, until that point, I had once out of top 5, top 3, once third and once first. And now against 5th out of top 3. But with my left, I have 3 first places, -95. And the thing is that -105, I have put 2016, 18, 19. With right, I have 3 first places, -105. So definitely, I should be better -105 righty. This is what statistics say.
What about you? You naturally are around 100, 101 too.
Yes.
So you cut around 6 kg, let's say, for this tournament.
This tournament I cut about 8 because I was 103.
What do you think? How much power do you think you lost power? You have to lost a little bit.
I don't know actually, really don't know. Because when I lifted that 82 kilos, I was 99 in the morning.
99 in the morning. And
Yes.
then you stop picking the weight and start cutting the
But I'm not sure that if I lost weight or not. If I lost power, sorry. If I lost
power.
power.
Yeah. Every time I ask myself also when I go from 75 kg to 70, if I'm how much weight power I'm losing doing that. Yeah. Okay, Krasi, thank you.
If it was something to lift some weight, you could understand. But arm wrestling is not it's not that exact. You never know for sure.
I'm thinking I'm to myself how amazing is this sport. It could be a sprint. You can be very explosive. It could go long. If you're strong enough to stop opponent, you can go over minutes.
I
It can the strength component is very high, but there is also styles and
mean,
different techniques involved. And then at the end, the biggest difference, you have a person against you. You have this mental component of face. You're meeting someone. This is what I like in arm wrestling. I'm competing against a different person and not trying to lift that weight from the ground. It's amazing sport, and as long you are involved in this sport, as long you start loving this sport. And by the way, I think that the injury with arm wrestling, you're not able to get life-changing injury. You're not gonna have a brain damage. You're not gonna destroy your spine like many other sports. The worst thing what could happen is tore biceps, break arm, and then in 6 months you're back after surgery. This is the worst case. So I don't know. I think this sport is great and I love it.
agree on that.
Okay, Krasi, it was great to speak with you. Do you want to add something interesting that you at the moment? What's next for you? Are you gonna nationals, Bulgarian, then probably one
European,
match? European.
Europeans, yeah.
Which category?
Probably 100 kilo class.
100 kilo class. Okay. It's gonna be very interesting. And
Full Reno message to see this young kid, how strong he is now.
he's working very solid. I will have an interview with him next.
He destroyed everyone in Italy a few weeks ago, so
Yes,
definitely he is super strong.
he's young, motivated, and very focused on arm wrestling. Okay, then maybe you're gonna face Triangle Lemanov this year in the nationals. Gonna be interesting. How to say?
Yeah, old rivalry.
Rivalry. Thank you. Yes, it's gonna be interesting to see you guys put against each other. Thank you, Krasi. People don't have to subscribe. Check the Instagram, Facebook. Krasi is putting so much interesting content.
Last time I put Gulemanov was 2011 at Senate's hand. So it's been 12 years.
12 years. Yeah, I'm currently in Sofia, and I will go in the club today to see what is going on there. So let's see. Krasi, thank you. People, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and Krasi, take a look about his training method. The Krasi pulley is great. I'm using it every day, trying to get stronger. Krasi, I'm trying every Tuesday to one PR at the Krasi pulley. One time I'm doing back pressure, one time doing side pressure, and
Good.
my side pressure is significant weak. I find out. So at the moment I'm around 45 kg. Very clean, but 45, you're doing 80. What is going on here?
Definitely, you need more than 50 for that movement.
Yes, for 70 kg, 75 kg guys, I think I need at least 60, at least.
Yeah, about 60 you need to be at the top of the chain.
It's a good way to go, 15 kg. Somehow I have to try to add, but do you have also this pressure here doing the side move?
Not actually. When I'm going to the side, most of the times I feel pain here.
Mm-hmm. In the
Amateur pain.
amateur pack.
Yeah. When you start arm wrestling and you go to the side and you get pain here after you release the pressure, and this is now for me. After 17 years of arm wrestling, I still have amateur pain.
Great. Okay, Krasi, thank you, and I wish you a great day. We will have also other meetings and talk about hot topics in the arm wrestling. Bye.
All the best, guys.
Bye.